What's up, guys? My name is Khan, and we're back today with more Infinifactory, and we're back again with the human resistance fighting the alien overlords by building more efficient factories than them. So we're gonna go in. We got two puzzles left in this first section called the heist. It seems like we're using a lot of teleporters. I believe we have to build something through a teleporter, if I can remember correctly. So we've got to build this sort of little tank. It doesn't seem like it's too difficult to build this. I mean, it should be. I think we've built one of these before. And what are you? Hi. Yeah, you standing on attention. You're standing there supervising. And through the teleporter, we're in the alien. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna look at that. So we've got to take this creation, send it through a single block teleporter, and then bring it out the other side and put it back together. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to do both of these in one episode, or if we're gonna have to do each one in its own episode. I mean, these are some crazy puzzles. I'm assuming the next puzzle is probably the same thing, but with something different, like a different product. But we're still gonna have to bring it through this single teleporter. That seems to be the theme of this second act. It's really difficult to do because only one block goes through at a time. And last time I really struggled with this, so let's just bring it across, I guess. We'll just, like, is this, holy cow, that's insane. All right, we'll just bring it over to here. Like, what's this gonna do? It's gonna chop it up. Okay, like that's just gonna chop it in half, right? Oh, actually, you know what? That was pretty good. That was actually really good. That took most of the parts in one straight shot. You know what? This might be easier than I thought. Okay, and then we just actually have to bring the treads over like this, and it doesn't matter which one goes first, and then problem solved, right? All right, let's see here. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go in, warp, 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 warp. Flip you in. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then it just comes out the other side. We just need to put it back together. Why'd they give you so much space in here? Like, what else are you gonna do? All right, this might be a pretty easy puzzle. And then I don't even know. Let me guess. We have to flip the whole thing around too, probably, right? You know, let's just build a line like this. Let's just see what parts come out in what order. So we'll see what we get here. Okay, so it's. Okay, let's bring all the pieces out, and then we'll just make one robot, shall we? I mean, this is not going to be the most efficient way to do it, but I think it'll work. There's got to be a more efficient way to do it, but we'll just bring all the pieces out in a line, and then we'll have a sensor and shunt them all off with pistons, right? So this will make a row of 3. We'll stack that one on top. Okay, so we need 2 more blocks, right? So we go 1, 2. It comes out to here, like that, and then we put the row of pistons all the way along the back here. I'm sure someone in the comments is going to explain to me how I could have done this a million times better, but regardless, it works, and I'm okay with that. So here we go. So 1, 2, so that's all one piece. And then we need to shunt stuff over to final assembly Alpha Prime Omega. All right, so let's bring the one piece that's built over to a different assembly point. We'll just bring this out a little bit more over to here. We're going to have to lift the head up, actually, aren't we? Let's just test some stuff here real quick, guys, before we... it's all very... Okay, so the head goes up 1 extra piece in height, which isn't really a big deal. We can go up an extra 1 if we want. Put a sensor there, put a conduit piece there, put a piston here. So that'll push the head over, which then we can take out and bring to wherever we need it to go and drop down. So that sits there. Okay, so we need to bring you over. Is that right? Then you'll drop there, and then that should be good, right? And that'll assemble. I mean, aside from the fact that this piece is too quick. All right, that should be good. It's probably too much. We can actually probably slow it down a little bit less even. Oh, that's actually perfect. And then we just need to weld that whole stack and then move it on to the next location. So there we go. All right. That should make our first part of the robot perfect. And then, actually, you know what? The next robot might even get rid of that one. This piece will come in and shunt it out of the way, as long as they don't weld together. No, oh, okay, hold on. That's actually perfect. Let's just bring this completely out of the way. Let's bring it, you know, around here, right into that guy's face. And then bring it over to here. And then we'll bring the treads underneath, then we'll put the treads on over here and then send it that way. Yeah, not exactly the most efficient for space, but you know what? It'll work, and that's all we care about here in Infinifactory. All right, so we'll go over to here, and we'll slap you right there. All right, over, up, cross, down, perfect, into the tread assembly. And actually, that is lined up now, so that's even better. And we can just bring this over to here, line it up just like that. Okay, now we'll make some treads, and once we've made the treads, and actually this is a lot easier. We can just push them off this way. These assemblies, they get really, really complicated really fast, but they look really cool, and I really enjoy making them. It's a lot of fun. All right, and then 3 there, so this is easy mode, and then another 3 here, and then a block here, and then another 3 welders here, and wrong type of welders. All right, there we go, and then that should be the 2 tread pieces, and like that should be the right spot, and then this one, same deal, should go up to there, and it's gonna weld, drop down, and we can actually just shunt it that way. And then we just have to weld all these up. All right, we'll just weld these using this sort of triangular thing that we've used before. Perfect. That's just gonna drop into place, and then it should just be able to get dragged off, right? I'm assuming the tread should fall down first. They're gonna be a lot faster than that whole assembly piece. So there we go. The tread comes down, flips into position. That one goes there. That one goes there. Perfect. Oh, there's too many treads. They're too quick. Okay, so we're gonna stage them. So here we go. One tread comes down, sits in that position. Perfect. Next tread comes. Next tread falls too high. Oh, great. Great. We don't have room to stage all these treads. All right, so we'll stage all the treads up top, drop them down into position, and this should be good to go. So let's see if this works. Staging 1, staging 2. All right. Treads drop down, they move. They gotta beat the body though. They have to be faster than the body. Perfect. Body, perfect. Look at that, building and the robots in the wrong direction. Oh no, it's not. Perfect. Excellent. We're building robots. Look at that. That is super cool. It takes a lot more effort to put it back together than to take it apart. Awesome puzzles though. Really, really cool. Ooh. Great on the cycle score, so that's good. Like I said, guys, I'm not good at making efficiently sized factories or block score. Oh man, I'm brutal actually. Worse than the average. But cycle score, really great. I just want to show really quickly though, look at how cool it is to have this whole factory here set up just to make a product after you've got, you know, this whole section over here. I mean, it really is cool. We take a whole product, we bring it in, we disassemble it block by block using a pretty, I mean, simple method, let's be real. And then look at that, and then the whole thing goes back and comes out into this massive facility just to put the whole thing back together. Definitely this process here could be improved. I mean, obviously deploying the whole thing is the easiest way to do it. That way all the products get separated again, but there's gotta be a better way to do it than that. I guess remake the pattern. Really cool stuff though, guys. I'm really excited about it. You know what? I think we do have time. Let's try the other puzzle now and see if we can make it work. So the next puzzle is the Anti-javelin satellite. I'm sure it's gonna be the same kind of thing. Yeah, we've got to build, oh, this is a little bit more complicated. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 in the middle, and then these 2 guns on the side. It's gonna be 16 blocks total. And what do we got in here? Same thing, just the piece. You know what? Let's just do this the exact same way. We'll just treat it like the center section, and then those are the treads. And it should be good to go. So we'll bring this all the way out to here. All right, so this one I think we can actually do the same way as the previous one, except instead of dropping the blocks down, we're gonna just lift them up. So if we put a lifter directly underneath the blocks, and then we have the conveyor move down, I think this is gonna work. So it's gonna come in, it's gonna lift the first set of blocks up, boom, drop, 1, 2, 3, drops the 2 javelins down, the 2 side pieces, whatever, and then we'll just bring them back over, and then feed them back into the lifter in the middle. I think this is gonna work. Maybe. I hope. I don't know. We'll find out. So this is gonna go lift, right? Lift, 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 Oh my god, that's so slow. Oh my god, that's so bad. If we lift these up individually and then we'll just feed them in a straight line from the back, that's how we got to do it. Otherwise, this is going to be ridiculously, pathetically slow. We'll bring this overhead conveyor over like that, and we can just go like this. Right? And I think that should do the same effect as what we had before. Oh, we're going to need, hold on, we'll need some lifters here. Just the one, I think. Perfect. So that works great. So see, we can kind of get a better view here. So then these feed over. One gets pushed in, feeds in. Other gets pushed in, feeds in. Problem solved. So it's going to be 16 parts total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll be for just the two side cannon things. And then those 6 parts there. I have an idea for how we can actually stack them. Is this high enough? How high is this? 1, 2, 3. It's not high enough, so we're gonna have to bring it up 1. All right, so this should make us a whole ship worth of stuff. So you can see there are 2 cannons, and everything's coming in reverse order for some reason. They want it flipped around. We're not even gonna have space to do all this. All right, so this whole chunk here should assemble exactly as it did before. Now we're just separating the parts over. It's gonna be extremely slow. There we go, perfect. Actually, that gets put back in the right order, which is great. All right, guys, I think this might just take the cake when it comes to inefficient waste of footprint processes, but this should work to build just that one small 6 piece. So we're gonna explain how this works before stuff comes in. So all the pieces line up, the 6 will come in, it gets shunted over, it gets stacked up here, and when all 3 of these conditions are met through this crazy AND gate setup, then it should push these pieces into the welders, which then, of course, pushes them along this... why is that hold on, why is that completing the circuit? Oh, this piece, oh, it activates that piston. Shoot, okay, hold on. We just got to do some wiring here. Okay, so this wire will just go up to here, and this one just has to come out the bottom. There we go, perfect. This is horribly inefficient, guys. Horribly inefficient, but I couldn't think of how to do this without using some weird triple AND gate system. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, and now we have a perfect welded piece. And then, of course, we have to bring it all the way around the teleporter because we just don't have space for it. And that's fine. And then we'll bring it all the way over to here, and then we can assemble it with the treads somewhere along here, and problem solved, good to go. All right, and then these guys, same thing as we did before. We're just going to weld them all together in 2 sets, and then just, you know, slap them on the sides, I guess, and we'll have them sit in some position first, and then this thing will come in and just, you know, actually you can just kind of move on through pretty much, right? So I think if we've got to rotate them, we can actually just rotate them both right away, because we're gonna have to rotate them twice, right? So once like this, and actually we should be able to just bring this like this, and we can actually have it rotate across the path, and that'll work out really well. And then this one, same thing, and rotate that way, and then we'll catch them on the other side and rotate them a second time, and then have them in the right position, and then this will just go right in between them. So there we go. So this one's got to go, again, rotating this way, and that should rotate, and then this one, same thing, just rotate here. No, yeah, here. So that should be good. Perfect, so you get shunted up there, and then you drop down, perfect. And then if we just put them on a pedestal like that, then that's exactly where we need to weld the whole thing together. I believe that comes in like this. You know what, that's fine, they'll just stack. Is that... No, they need a weld right at the very, very back. Okay. All right, so because I'm absolutely terrible at this game and ran out of space over here to do pretty much anything and decided to waste even more block score making this absolutely insane looking assembly. First, we've got the crazy triple AND gate system here just to push all these into the welder at the same time. That feeds the body around, but because this process takes way too long, we had to stage multiple cannons, I guess they're called, which I've now realized aren't rotated correctly. So we're gonna have to rotate them. Okay, so we're gonna have to rotate this twice, and then we're gonna have to rotate the whole thing back again. because I fail at building in this game. Perfect. This is fine. We should be good to go here. Here we go. This assembly is absolutely ridiculous. All right, flip, flip, flip. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that skill in rotating. Of course, it gets stuck on the stupid conduit piece. We need that conduit piece, though. That'll bring the piece down, and then the two cannon pieces will drop into position at the exact right time. And then we'll rotate the whole thing. Are you serious? It's stuck on a... Why is it... Oh, because I triggered it on the wrong thing. Whoops, that's okay. That's okay. We'll fix this. It's got to trigger when that cannon falls into position, which is where? It falls down here, I think. One more. And then that'll push the whole thing out of the way. Is that the right distance? I think that's it. A little bit excessive, but it's fine. And then we'll just shunt the whole thing over with the piston. And then we'll have to rotate it. Okay, perfect. That's good. That's good. It's a finished product now. And then we're going to have to lift it back up and rotate it. So we'll rotate it once, which I don't know where that's going to bring us. And then we'll rotate a second time. And then actually that should bring us right here. And then we should be able to bring this forward like this and then lift it up like so. And we don't have to bring it up high, just up to here. And then we have to put an overhead conveyor on it so it'll stay down at the right height, which I think is this height. Is that right? I mean, that should do it, I think. Let's see what this does. Hopefully this works. This is the most excessive way. I mean, couldn't we just send a space? Okay, so we sent a guys to the alien facility through what, a teleporter? Like, why couldn't we just... What is this? Why is it getting jammed up? Why couldn't we just, you know, send a better spaceship or something? Or another spaceship and just go abduct the parts? Kind of sucks, too, that you have to wait until the first piece shows up. I mean, there is a fast forward button, which is what I'm holding right now, but I mean, it still takes a while. All right, come on. Drop, drop, rotate. Off by one. That's fine. So we'll put it here. Rotate, rotate. I don't even want to know what the block score on this is going to be. It's going to be bad, guys. It's going to be bad. Okay, double rotated. Out by one. It's fine. All right, so this should be it. And then we'll bring this up. And let's assume that this is going to work correctly. So we'll bring this forward. And then we can rotate it this way. And we should still have space under there, correct? No, we don't have space there. That's fine. So we'll bring this over to here. And then bring it forward again, and then over, and then forward. Let's assume this is gonna work. Here we go. Solution to this puzzle. It is going to work. I am anticipating it. I'm excited. Staging, we're staging, we're staging. We're bringing this over, we're flipping, rotating, bringing the satellite back. We're gonna lift up. It worked. Totally worked through that section. We're gonna bring it over here. It's gonna work here. Move over, perfect. Move forward, perfect. Over, yes. Yes, we're building product. Look at us go. We are successful, unbelievable. Look at this assembly, guys. First of all, the teleporting side is you know, pretty easy still. Same as before, just down below, scan, bring it in, scan, bring it in. Absolutely insane. But then we get over here, look at this. We're feeding the products over. We're pushing them all over into this welding array. This is excessively stupid. There's so many easier ways to do this, I would imagine. But triple AND gate, push that over. Rotating the block just to rotate it back afterwards. I mean, that's kind of inefficient, but whatever. Yeah, out of bounds, perfect. And then we just feed them up. Perfect, look at that. It's flawless. Flawless assembly. Absolutely terrible for time. Actually, it might be okay for time. We're going to be terrible for block score and terrible for... Yeah, absolutely. That's what I thought. Look at the footprint. 531. Like, there's like 3 people who are worse. We beat those, and they give us another puzzle to do. So we're not going to do that puzzle in this episode. We're going to go to the next episode and do the big blowout as the final puzzle. I'm assuming it's going to take a while. Those last 2 puzzles took a fair amount of time, but really a lot of fun. I really think it's kind of cool. And then we've got this production zone, Atropos station, and then whatever this is, and then I think these are just testing areas. But regardless, let me know, of course, what you think of this game in the comments down below. I really do appreciate it. And while you're at it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time.